Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Outside, Tatum. Jordan with the rebound. And here are the Nets. It's a three-point game to the inside. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Durant.
Mr. Everything. Durant can score it, pass it, do what you want to do. He can defend at a high level. It's so fun watching him play.
Now here's Walker. And here's Tice. And here's Tatum for three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Kicks to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside Irving. Shoots over Brown. It's rebounded by Tice.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
KD against Walker. And he converts the layup.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the pass to Durant. Kicks it out to Harden. From deep. Up again. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
One. Thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Durant. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this is why Durant is a top talent. His ability to score even while getting fouled. An impressive athlete.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Durant.
Oh, the skill, length, the timing. Durant, he's special in all those categories. He can dominate on both ends.
Brown finds Thompson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Charity stripe shot. And it's Brown missing. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets, leading by 5.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. And he did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started.
Now Harris, following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. Pops it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Now here's Thompson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A nice shot by Tatum.
This young man has worked on his form. Tatum was a decent outside shooter in college, but lethal here as a pro.
Jordan high post, working on Thompson. Harris no good.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And that one drops.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And Durant, here we go. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. The Nets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Ojale is checked in for the Celtics.
One shot.
Free throw drops for KD. Celtics trail by 7. Walker surveying the floor. Lets it go. And it's Boston with another.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
The Nets have gone 7 of 11 for the field to begin the game. Harden dishes to KD. Goes back up. Here's Jordan. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Walker in the corner. There's the triple, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, the shooter of Walker's caliber, I mean, you can't allow him to shoot with his feet set.
Now Irving. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. They double-team Walker. Jordan against Brown. Passes it to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. The turnaround jumper. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Pops it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Thompson with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Tatum looking around. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Wow, I'm more impressed by Tatum every time I watch him. That's a veteran.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Walker finds Tatum over Harris. Some solid defense from Harris. Brooklyn leading by 6. Nets passing it around. Rejected by Walker. Pulls up. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. KD passes to Jordan, and they double up Jordan. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
That's when a double team hurts the defense. I mean, when they're guarding a player smart enough to pass out of it and find the man left alone.
Shot's good by Walker.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Harden against Walker. Harden kicks to Harris. There's the pass to Irving. From 20 feet out. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 9.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu is checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Williams. Teague for three. Griffin grabs the board.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
To the middle. Here's Teague. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Harden dishes to Griffin. Out to the right wing. Brown feeling it out a bit. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Now off the inbound, and the basket is good. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
He's not just an outside threat. Harden's a player who can score from anywhere.
Kicks to Williams. Puts up a three. A rebound by the Nets. Brown with it, picked up by Teague. Brown drives in. Pass to Harden. Dishes it to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Basket counts.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
On the wing, Brown. Teague covering. Harden outside. This one for three. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 7. Inside. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. They get a hand on it and taken away by Brown. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots it up. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, and so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
Pritchard passes to Williams. Misses the baby hook.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Harden with it. Williams picks him up, but he stays with it. And yes, it's good.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. 52 seconds left to play here in the first. Teague against Harden. High arcing shot, and the layup good by Teague. Teague's got 6. Here's Brown. Top of the key, Griffin. He kicks to Harden. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, Harden is so good at finishing these and ones. I mean, he is just a thorn in the D side.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The Nets making a switch here. Shamet's checked in.
Shot.
That free throw good from Harden.
You know, there's one award that Harden has won. I think we can pretty much say for sure he'll never win again. And that's Sixth Man of the Year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't the star.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
The Celtics shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Sixteen seconds left here in the first quarter. Harden against T. Takes the three. And James Harden with the three. Harden's got 15 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Nets lead by 12. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
But it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. We've got Williams. Ojale is out there with Daniel Tice. And there's Teague. And it's Pritchard in at the 2 spot. Here's Pritchard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Harden.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Off target from outside.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter, and it hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Ojale passes to Tice. He can't get that one. The Nets go the other way with it. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Here's Pritchard following the bucket by the Nets. Back to Tice. Shoots over Shannon and misses it off the right side of the rim. Brooklyn leading by 14. Griffin kicks to Harden. And he slams it down right on top of Daniel Tice.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Free throw good from Harden. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. The three from KD, and Tatum pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Passes it to Tice. Durant against Brown. Tice passes to Walker. With the second effort and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
That free throw missing. So for the Nets, Jordan comes in for Blake Griffin. And Joe Harris is subbed in for James Harden. And he's good on the second. Nets leading by 13. And here's Irving. Pass to KD. KD draws the double. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Excellent decision making. I mean, given how fluid Durant is in these sets, I mean, how do you guard him?
Here's Tatum. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Tatum's got 10 points.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Irving passes to Harris. Nets passing it around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When KD gets it in that close to the rim, you're out a good option. He's so good. I mean, sometimes you just give him the foul. You just give the foul.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Durant. Boston making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. He's off on the second. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 14. Up top, Durant, guarded by Tatum. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
Celtics trail by 16. Outside, Walker. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Irving with a clean look. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 18.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Irving with the bounce pass to the paint. Here's Durant. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
It's Brown on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Efficiency. I mean, that's an area where Walker has improved. No need to force it. Keep your eyes up. Make the right basketball play.
Irving finds Harris. KD on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, yeah. Good offense. Unselfish play. Pinpoint pass. That's Kevin Durant. He can do it all.
Celtics trail by 19. Now Walker, he's got 13. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with Greg's supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
That free throw good from Walker. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Here's Walker after the made shot from KD. The pass to Tatum over Harris. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And you don't think Thompson is outstanding at using his body? Look at this, a muscular presence who picks up fouls well.
For Boston, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. That free throw good from Thompson.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
he makes both free throws.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
Here's Luwawu. No points in the game yet for him.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Austin with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn, and the basket by Tatum.
Over the years, Tatum has tried to reduce the number of mid-range jumpers he takes, but it's still a natural tendency.
Here's Irving. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Yes, that goes in. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Pass to Luwawu. Here's Irving. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Some solid defense from Harris.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Takes a 3. Rebound Boston.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That shot is off. Durant with some nice D. Pops it up for Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Joe Harris. Here's Brown. Left side, Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
First one falls for him.
Well, if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, what invaluable experience he gained that season.
And the Celtics making a change here. Teague's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Nets leading by 19 points. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Irving passes to KD. And the wide open shot from Green. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Green's got 5.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Tatum, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Green. Pass to Brown. Now, here is Irving. T covering. A floater. Irving misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
A nice shot by Tatum.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's Brown. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Here's Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Tatum against Durant. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Though he may not explode off the floor, Tatum's length makes plays like this look easy.
1:12 left in the first half. Brown dishes to Green. High post, KD. Tatum on him.
I'm not sure what you're supposed to do as a defender when Durant drives. I'm just glad I never have to deal with it.
It's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Boston Celtics. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Pritchard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Just like butter. The finger roll is all about the feel. He's got plenty of that.
The Celtics have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Durant, and James Harden subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Boston also with a sub. Ojelay's checked in. By 19. Brown with it. And there's the pass to Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harden's got 20 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Ojeleye kicks to T. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden.
And I love that Teague didn't slow up when he got inside and went right in and drew the foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And the first one drops.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
And so Teague gets 2 free throws. Harden against Teague. Harden up top. Offline with his 3. And so it's Brooklyn with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
Yet again, we're seeing the offensive brilliance of James Harden, able to see openings develop before they actually happen. And when you have that kind of anticipation, it makes you nearly unguardable.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, not at all what they envisioned coming to the game. Defending the paint has been the main problem. They got to commit a few more bodies down low, and they got to protect the inside, protect the inside, protect the inside. And even if they do, still might be a little too late for them, Ernie.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Harris, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's KD in at the 4 slot.
I'm surprised Durant didn't get the call there with all that contact on the shot. It's still a nice finish.
Brown outside. Down low. The shot by Ojale, no good. Nets leading by 21. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Durant. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside Tatum. Lets it go with a 3. Busted. No good that time either.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Brown missing.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
On the loose, Durant's been spectacular tonight, showing off the full arsenal.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Harden against Walker. Passes it to Tatum from outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Tatum's got 21.
Has a great feel for where defenders are on the court. Tatum navigates himself nicely.
Outside Durant. To the inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
In that height, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
The Nets shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Ojale. And the free throw, no good.
Man, this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
From deep, Harden. And Tatum pulls it down.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
The 15-footer, and he hits the jump shot. 23 points in the game.
But you love the different ways that Tatum can score. Posting up, facing up, or putting the ball on the floor. He's having a great night.
Harden surveying the D. High post, KD. Let's go. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Irving against Brown. Irving can't get it to go.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Kicks it to Tatum. Clock at 6. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 25 points for Jason Tatum.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Now here's Harden. He's got 20. Pops it up for Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Walker. 19 points in the game. Now, here's Tice. Brown.
Something we saw a lot from Brown as an amateur, the ability to draw fouls and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
A player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Nets. And Brown drops them both. Nets leading by 22. Pass to Shamet. He dishes it to Durant. Back to Shamet. That 3 off the mark. The Celtics have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Walker the pass to Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
The near 7-foot wingspan of Jaylen Brown. I mean, the hops. This is a guy who can dunk on anyone.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, you have plenty of opportunities to continue that.
And Tice throws it down.
I mean, you see the improvement. Walker, a reliable floor general.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Stolen by Walker. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. And Brown drops them both. Nets leading by 19. Here's Shamet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Harden up top, guarded by Walker. Harden's shot is off. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Brown, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Brooklyn called for the foul. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Bruce Brown in for Joe Harris. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Brooklyn leading by 18. Oh, that's blocked, but they'll get another chance. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Tice. Shot clock at 6. And here's Brown. He's got 10. Here's Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
And Walker is downright insane with the ball, really showing off his insane ball handling abilities.
It's stolen by Brown. Walker with it. Now Green defending. Shot's good by Walker.
Oh my, Walker is so soft with the floater, just placing it perfectly over the defense.
Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Luawu is checked in for Landry Shamet. Griffin passes to Harden. Over Walker. And that time, also a missed shot. Celtics trail by 14. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Walker. And the rejection by Harden. And it's denied. Here's Pritchard. Walker in the corner. The fader. Here's Williams. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Walker against Harden. Griffin looking it over. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Pritchard. But they recover it. Tice finds Brown. Launches it. And the 3 ball is good. Brown's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Boston.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's Harden. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. Nets leading by 9. Bobbed up there for Green. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Walker. 23 points in the game. Now the pass to Brown. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the determination of Brown is phenomenal. No one is going to stop these shots from going down.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Shemi Ojeleye is checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Teague in for Kemba Walker. Here's Irving. He's got 10. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 12.
Almost impossible to stop on the drive at times. I mean, Irving's penetrating ability, just remarkable.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Ojeleye. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Brown. Nets leading by 10. Floats one up, and the shot goes in. Harden's got 22 points.
Oh, even with contact, the defense isn't enough to slow Harden. I mean, just a guy who gets it done on his drives to the rack.
Brown outside. Passes it to Ojeleye for 3. Can't hit that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And that one's good, Irving.
He makes the D pay. Irving, if you stay off of him, he likes to torch you with the pull-up.
Now Brown. He's got 16. Pritchard passes to Brown. It's good. 18 points for him.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
Harden against T. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, and for a guard, Harden does a ton of damage inside, especially how he gets these foul calls close to the basket.
For Brooklyn, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Free throw good, James Harden. Celtics making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Pritchard passes to Thompson. To the paint. And the rejection by Harden. Green passes to Irving to the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Harden is never scared of physical defenders. I mean, he embraces the opportunity to get these calls when he's shooting.
The Nets have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. He's off on the first.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Nets. Good on the second free throw. 27 seconds left in the third. Harden against T. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Thompson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That free throw good from Thompson. And Brooklyn making a change here. He doesn't get the second one. Durant with it, and he has 28 points for the game. From down in the low post, it goes. Durant's got 30 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Boston, we've got Daniel Tice. He's out there with Tristan Thompson. Ojale is out there with Teague. And it's Pritchard in at the shooting guard position. Celtics trail by 16.
They've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just wanted more right now. You gotta love the hustle. He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Offensive rebound. Thompson with the bucket.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Now here's Brown. He kicks it to Durant. Pass to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Inside, here's Pritchard. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Irving looking over the floor. Durant for three. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Griffin with the steal. And here's Irving. Knocked loose to the paint. Ojale grabs the rebound. Ojale's got his 5th rebound in this one. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Thompson is doubled. Here's Pritchard. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Pritchard's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Irving. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
It's hard to tie Griffin down. Even when you hit him, he takes pride in outworking the defense.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Landry Shamet comes in for Bruce Brown. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Walker comes in for Teague. That's good from Blake Griffin.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here is Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up. A shot's good from Irving. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Here's Ojale following the basket by Kyrie Irving. 6 to shoot. And here's Walker outside. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Griffin. Jordan trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Griffin.
Now, if you're going to stop Griffin, it has to be a hard foul. He's too powerful. He embraces contact.
And Walker kicks to Ojale. Tatum on the wing. It's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Nets leading by 15. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Irving outside for Griffin. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it. His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Now here's Tatum.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. James Harden, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Brooklyn with the ball. Harris inside the line. And again, it's the Nets missing. Celtics trail by 17. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Here's Irving. And there's the pass to Griffin. Irving kicks to Griffin. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
What concentration from the veteran. I mean, it's clear Griffin is used to having a hand in his face from down there.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
And a big boost to his offense. Griffin's improved shooting consistency from long range, from mid-range, from the line.
Walker the pass to Williams. Thompson outside. Pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off target from three-point range. Nets leading by 18. Passes to Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 27 points.
He's a point guard. I mean, the point guard's command in the pick and roll. Harden, he always reads it perfect.
Here's Walker. Some solid defense from Harris.
And even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's a better option.
There's Brown with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 8th assist in the game. Harden against Walker. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Tice is checked in for Williams. Here's Tice. And the layup is good.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Pass to Irving. Outside Jordan. Back to Irving. Off target with his three. Celtics trail by 17. To the inside. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Walker. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Griffin dishes to Jordan. Here's Irving. Rebound Boston. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Walker. 2 points. That one goes. Walker's got 25 points.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Now Griffin. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. The three from Harden. For three, Harris hands it from downtown. And the Nets lead by 16.
Man, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Walker, bounce pass. And stolen by Jordan. Walker against Harden. Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this is Irving at his best. Aggressive, locked in, looking for a shot.
Trying to get open is Thompson. And no good that time. Nice D from Griffin. And on the way from Irving for three. And Harden with the stop.
That's not the typical way Harden creates his own shot, but it's effective. Work hard on the glass and you'll get some easy buckets out of it.
Now here's Tatum. Count it. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
The pass to Harden. Yep, that one goes in there.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
And Walker kicks to Tice. Back to Walker. Thompson looking for an opening. Pass to Tice. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Brown. Jordan with it. Now, here is Harden. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in. And the Celtics with possession here. And here's Walker. To the paint. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here is Harden. Harris outside. From the baseline. And it comes off the front of the rim. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. They trail by 18. Here's Tatum. Brooklyn with the rebound. KD's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from KD. KD's got his 9th assist in the game now. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Thompson outside. From deep, Walker. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Nets leading by 20. Durant, the pass to Harden. There's a minute 34 left in the game. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Now, here's Brown. Outside Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, the footwork, the positioning. Tatum's a difficult cover inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Thompson. Neesmith comes in for Daniel Tice. Green, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Edwards in for Kemba Walker. And so Tatum nails them both. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for James Harden.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
Here's Robertson. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Green finds Johnson. They kick it out to Green. Passes it to Llewellyn. 4 on the shot clock. From downtown. No good that time. Here's Neesmith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting for Boston. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. So it's Brooklyn now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, Blake. Another good night of work offensively. How does the team build on this?
Just keep that rhythm. You know, we're not always going to hit shots every night. Some nights the shots aren't going to fall. So just keeping that rhythm, keeping the ball moving, talking on defense, and relying on each other.
Congrats on a great win, Blake. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.